Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a good week. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase. Today we've got a brand new band to the channel that we haven't seen before, but I have been watching on YouTube for a while, and we're going to talk about that as well. It says here on their page, this is the home of the Cassini Projekt, a rock band which incorporates prog and hard rock into a fusion of bombastic music. Sounds good. The Cassini Projekt was set up in 2008 by composer and multi-instrumentalist Alex McDonnell. It is about big riffs and even bigger guitar solos and a prog rock wig outs. Cool. Every genre is up for grabs and the experimentation stakes. Cool. It is about rock music without boundaries and musical journeys above all else. The songs are intended to incorporate intricacy and a free-spirited approach, and they are inspired by the idea of interactions between consciousness and existence. All artwork is done by Alex as well. So very cool ideas behind the band. Looks like a kind of solo project working with other people as well, which is a cool idea. Started by Alex, and he does a lot of the music, and he's got like a drummer and other people who he works with and stuff as well, which is cool. But we haven't heard any music out of this guy before, but I have been watching his YouTube now for a while. And if you have a look on his YouTube, he's been doing a bunch of AI stuff, which is something I'm actually quite interested in. And what he's been doing here is making like old 1950s style trailers of cool films that I like as well. Hellraiser and games like Quake and Doom is in there. It's got Event Horizon, which is one that I really like as well in there. And yeah, just a bunch of cool videos. I've been watching all these videos and checking them out because I really like what he's doing with it. They've got a cool style to them. We'll just quickly look at this Hellraiser one, just so you get an idea.
Where the line between pleasure and pain blurs, a new nightmare emerges. This summer, brace yourself for a journey into the heart of darkness, where the Cenobites reign supreme and no soul is safe. Kirsty, a survivor scarred by her first encounter, finds herself in the clutches of Dr. Channard's mental institute. Driven by a twisted obsession with cool. Leviathan, the Lord of the Labyrinth.
It's got a good vibe to it and everything. All the
his...
images and the animations are done with AI as well, which is cool. And I really like that. I know a lot of people, or AI is quite divisive, and you're either kind of think, yeah, this is really cool, or you're really scared of it and it's worrying for you. I think both of those are justified, but I'm on the really cool side of things. And I really like how people are thinking outside the box with it already, and trying to almost break the code and push it in directions it doesn't want to go, and jailbreak it and put in prompts and stuff which get around certain areas and things like that. I think it's really cool. And there's some cool Reddits as well, Nightmare AI and stuff on Reddit, which I check out. And they put up videos like these as well on there. And it's all just weird morphing bodies, arms come out of nowhere and morph back into the face. And it's just all mad, you know? It's really weird and strange. But it's really cool as well because it's stuff you haven't seen before. The AI morphs and thinks in a different way to an artist, and the janky earlier versions of the AI were almost better for this kind of stuff, because as it's getting better and better, it's ironing out all the 6 fingers on the hands and can't do toes and things like that. Well, those things are all getting much better now, but back in the day when those things were all really janky and weird, man, you could get some crazy pictures of feet with 20 toes and blending into each other and just weirdness and just things you wouldn't think about normally, just thinking outside the box of what humans think about. And I always go about outside the box on this channel. I love outside the box, people thinking of different ways to do things and new ways to do things. And AI is going to bring a lot, and already has brought a lot of new ways to do things down the pipe. You just got it's a tool, you've got to use it to your advantage and in a different way. And if you use it in your own personal way, you'll get your own personal output from it. It's a tool in that way. What we're going to do today, though, is check out their latest track, which came out 8 days ago. This is a cyberpunk Kling AI movie track as well. And what it said here, which I want to read as well: I made this video based on an idea I had in 2021 about a woman going into a corporate tower and laying waste to it on each level. Only with AI could I make this idea into a video. And it took around 3 weeks to make, with a lot of reference images, and try to guess which films. So that's a cool thing as well. It takes time still to make stuff. The AI, you don't just put in make me a cool music video of a woman killing people as a prompt, and you get a video out of it. You know, it doesn't work like that still. You have got to put in your effort and stuff to make a video with it at this stage. I'm sure at some point in the future you'll be able to just do that. But as well, you have reference images and things for it to go off and work off, and you can push it in certain directions and stuff like that. So they've done that. Really, really cool. I can't wait to check this one out. It's called Tower Assault as well. So let's give it a spin. Sound. Superb. Great video as well. And I did notice a bunch of films in there, particularly the one I'll mention that's my favourite film of all time is RoboCop. Yeah, some nice bits from there, but Terminator was in there as well, and some really other cool films, Matrix and whatever else. Man, superb film, really enjoyed it. And all I could think as well all the way through is imagine, probably even just 10 years ago now, if you said, you know, I want, as a underground band, we want to make a video that this is this high quality, but it costs you hundreds of thousands. And yeah, the AI is still a bit janky. You know, some of the bullet shots don't look quite right and things like that. But that'll all just get ironed out and smoothed out within a short amount of time as well. Probably this time next year, that'll be a thing of the past already. So yeah, it's really, I think it's really, really going to be a cool tool, and we're going to see a lot more going forward from underground bands, because it's going to give them the ability to make super high quality videos, fantasy style videos, and like sci-fi and all the rest of it, stuff you'd have had to go to a studio for, you know, any time before now, and really paid out the wazoo for as well. You're going to be able to do it at home on your PC, figuring it out yourself. And yeah, it might, you know, take a bit of time to get your head around it initially, but then you've got the skills to do it, and you could just produce high quality music videos for yourself, for other people, for whatever, and it's just going to be amazing. I really, really like it. You know, there's going to be no excuse to not have a really cool music video with your music. And I bet as well at some point you'll be able to just put your music into the AI, and from the music, it'll think up a track, and it'll all be synced in with the music and the rhythm and the beats and everything else, and edited tightly and all that stuff as well. So, man, I think it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm really excited for AI film and images and all the stuff that it's going to pump out going forward, because I think it gives the everyday man access and the ability to do things that they could never have done before, and really make high quality productions and films and music videos and pictures, and God knows what else you want to do with it. You know, thinking outside the box with it as well. We'll see things that we haven't even thought of yet. Now, moving on to the music, I really, really enjoyed this track, and I thought it went great with the music video as well. But the music had so much going on. Wicked bass lines breaking away from the guitars. You could hear the bass all the time in the mix, which was great. A great mix all round. Nice loud guitars, but not too heavy, with a jangle, with a clarity and a crunch to them as well, which sounded really nice and gave it that kind of jangly, grungy feel as well, proggy feel, which was nice. Great drumming in there. Loads of different beats, natural drums, working the hi-hats, working the cymbals, just keeping the beat lively and energetic all the way through. Really went nicely. Thought the vocals were great as well, sat in there nicely, had a good tone, went with the style of the music nicely, had a cool effects of it with reverbs and things like that in there as well. And one thing I really liked is that they kept the vocal going whilst the solo was going as well. If you watch this channel, you know I always prick my ears up when I hear that, and when I hear a solo, just a solo on the guitar, I always say to a man, think about doing a bit of vocal over that stuff nowadays, to progress that kind of section. And these guys did it very nicely. Just a massive sounding track, build-ups, crescendos, pulling it back, moving from one section to the next in a really nice way. I thought it was a high quality job all round. And when you can consider the video as well as being homemade, superb job. Really, really nice. Yeah, I just enjoyed everything about it. Superb job. So I hope you enjoyed that as well, and Cassini Projekt has enjoyed being on the channel because this is their first time today. I definitely want to see them on the channel again and hear more of their music, see more of their AI films, because that's just going to get better and better as well as time goes on, because it's literally in its infancy at the moment, so it's just going to keep on getting better in leaps and bounds. So yeah, it's just going to be a good time checking out Cassini Projekt, seeing how their music progresses, seeing how their AI film progresses, and getting a real nice flavour of what's going on with all that stuff. I've really enjoyed it today. I hope you've had a great week so far, guys. We'll see you in the back now for the Monday grind. And if you're in a band and you think, hey, you should check out my stuff and see my latest music video that I've been doing as well, head over to the website and make a submission, and we'll do that for next week. Have a good one. See you guys. Bye.